everything working correctly? Somebody join Nightbot. I wish Nightbot was like ChatGPT, dude. Imagine Nightbot was like it actually like could respond to me and like actually like a useful robot. Nightbot is the most useless motherfucker ever, bro.
I think you can like command Nightbot to be a little bit better.
Command Nightbot be useful. Oh, we got the texture pack. Oh, dude, this world is nice. This is a no chunk base. This is part 107, world 75.
I don't know.
We'll go with 75. Should we do schluppity deputies? Dude, I have a friggin' diamond pickaxe. Oh, dude, this is the world where I found like 20 diamonds, right? Benjamin!
Yeah, it is.
What up, Benjamin? Dude, this is full and fantastic. Alright. What do we need to do? Dude, this is a completely uncheating world. We're just going, you know what? We did the last trophies. Let's just do them legitimately. Oh, I can actually show you guys the trophies now. Because I have a capture card, bitch. Like, these are the ones we gotta get. Kill the Wither. Create fully powered beacon. Those are combined. That's the same thing, pretty much. The Wither's gotten us twice, dude. We're 0-2 against the Wither. We gotta lock in. Maps. 50 blocks from a shulker. I can't believe I didn't get that, dude. The cats. I guess that does you. The cats didn't count when I was doing them with the breeding. 1,000 emeralds. An axolotl. Supposedly that's not actually that difficult. It's just finding it that's rare. The Strider one we almost did, bro. We were so close. Trade to the villager at the build height limit. That one's weird and annoying. This one's easy too. I can't believe we haven't gotten that. How did we not get that in World 30? The first world we got to the end. I thought we had. Oh, we didn't have allies. We had that was the first world that we did the end and we just started getting trophies. But we didn't have we didn't ever find allies in that world. The frog lights. The sniffer seeds. We tried nothing trial. Oh, the fucking smithing temples, dude. And then the mace. The mace.
Mace, we got to do that.
Yeah, there's a baby dog here. Is this yours or is this just wild?
I don't think it's mine though.
Puppy. I got the farm going. Oh, there's a dog inside. Oh, dude, Derek.
What?
Look at the sheep pen. The fucking dog killed them all.
Oh, what the fuck?
Asshole. Literally all 5 of the sheep are dead. Oh, so that's gonna be a problem. Can the dogs jump over the carpet then? They must be able to, right?
I guess. I'm killing a baby dog right now.
Dude, he didn't even fight back and you still killed him. That's lethal right there. Lethality. Alright, so I'm just gonna go mining, I guess, right? Just get more diamonds. I mean,
Yeah, I guess so.
like, what is our current goal right now?
We have to go to the Nether to get pearls, or not pearls, rods.
So we need obsidian.
Correct. We don't have obsidian.
Okay, so if I find, oh, I don't have a water bucket. I should probably get a water bucket so that I could make obsidian. But you know what? We'll just do a quick little diamond run, and then next time we need to lock in and get some obsidian. 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 Let's go. Oh, got it. Okay. Peaceful. We are finally in. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly. Season 1, episode 1. Up on it. Oh, dude. Dindo, you ready? We got some NBA action in the chat.
We got NBA action.
Who's your NBA MVP? Benjamin asks. Shea, Jaylen Brown, you spelled his name wrong. Wembanyama, Jokic, Luka, or someone else?
I'm not gonna lie, Benjamin. I won't front with you. I haven't been watching anything other than the Knicks.
So Jalen Brunson.
So essentially, Jalen Brunson.
I'm gonna go balls. I'm not gonna go with balls. I'm gonna go with in all honesty, the true answer to what the most valuable player is to their team, the answer is Jokic. Like if you take away, but that's not how the award works, I know. But if you take away all of those players from their team, who would be the worst team? Either the Nuggets, maybe the Spurs without Wembanyama. But the Nuggets without Jokic are significantly worse than
That's true.
those other teams. The Spurs without Wemby are probably pretty bad too, honestly. But who's gonna win the award? Probably Shea got it last year, right? Jokic has 3, and yes, I know that shouldn't matter, but voter fatigue is a thing. I guess I'd have to look at their stats, but I mean, probably Wemby, dude. The Spurs are the 2 seed. Like, if there was a most improved team award, the Spurs were dog shit last year. Like, they were not a good team. And now they're the 2 seed in the West, and I think they'll beat the Thunder, but it makes sense if they don't. Like, dude, the Spurs, it probably should be Wembanyama. I mean, he's completely dominating, and he's led this team. The Spurs team's not good, dude. Like, look at the Spurs team. Stephon Castle's really young. He's good. He's really good, but he's really young. Devin Vassell is nothing crazy. Solid player, but nothing crazy, you know? And then you've got Harrison Barnes, solid piece. And then who's their big man? Because Wemby actually is not. Is Wemby going to win DPOY? Is he the favorite for Defensive Player of the Year, too? They're not going to give him. They could give him both, actually. He won it last year, right? Or did Gobert win it last year? Because I remember, was last year his rookie? No. 2 years ago was his rookie year. And I remember in his rookie year, he probably should have gotten Defensive Player of the Year, but they didn't. They gave it to Rudy Gobert, which was fair. Rudy Gobert definitely had a case for Defensive Player of the Year, but like Wemby should have gotten it. Wait, so who won in Wemby's rookie year? Who won it? You're saying Gobert won it last year? I know that Wemby doesn't have a DPOY. Actually, I don't know that. I'm 94.7% sure. We need to get some factual checkness. All right, so this is not gonna work, bro. We'll just go back. Actually, you know what? Let's start doing the. Let's take a left. Solid little lefties, huh? Gobert. Rudy is a solid defender. The thing is, nobody cares because he's not like he doesn't score. You know, it's like Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace was an elite defender, but nobody cared. Actually, that's not true. Early 2000s, people respected defense. Like, if Ben Wallace played today, bro, nobody would respect him, bro. The difference between Ben Wallace and Rudy Gobert is that Ben Wallace won a championship and locked up Shaq. Okay, I mean, I don't care what Shaq says. Ben Wallace locked him up. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Okay, they won that championship. Chauncey Billups, in the real MVP. I don't know. I think Billups won the MVP, the Finals MVP? But okay, Ben Wallace won them that series. Respect Ben Wallace. So, you gonna make me look it up, Benjamin? You gonna make me look it up? I thought Gobert, because I remember the whole situation where and it was kind of like a joke. Like Wemby was like, "You can have it this year," because they're both French. You know, they probably did some. And they was like, "You can have it this year. I'll get it next year or something." Because it was like his rookie year, so it was like Wemby probably should have gotten it. They just didn't want to give it to a rookie, probably. It's not that they didn't want to give it to a rookie. It's that because he got votes. He definitely got votes. He was second place in voting. It's just that the reason that the people were leaning towards Gobert is that he was it's like once again, should they be looking at that? No. the reality is they're humans, okay? Someone was like, what if it was all rigged? And I was like, dude, if the NBA and the NFL are rigged, it is the greatest reality television of all time. Okay? Like, do you think people who watch The Bachelor are sitting there thinking, man, I hope this isn't rigged? You know, they're just enjoying the show. They're enjoying the entertainment for what it is. Okay? So if you want to bitch and moan about how sports are rigged, stop. Okay? And if it's because, oh, but I'm spending money on it, well, maybe stop betting then if you think it's rigged. Okay? You're not Vegas. You're not Martin Luther King, dude. You're not Martin Luther King. Dude, I wish like all the little like references I make to random, extremely niche things. Actually, that one's not too niche. People might know that one. But all the random references I make, I just wish I could like play a sound clip of them happening. Like, you know how like Kai Cenat has a soundboard? Like, dude, if I had like a soundboard, the problem is though, I feel like I'd think
That
of
would be pretty sick.
like I could just press a button and it would do the sound that I'm thinking. But there's definitely gonna be sounds that I think of way after creating the soundboard. But no, that would be awesome. Shout out Eric Andre. Larry Bird, Steph Curry, Wembanyama, Dirk Nowitzki, and who for Benjamin? That is a brutal. Please tell me you're not saying that those four guys. You're not. Are you telling me that Larry Bird, Stephen Curry, Wembanyama, and Dirk Nowitzki are on your all-time list? Because that's just brutal. That is not my. You can't put Wemby. All right, all respect to the people who played the game for decades. You cannot put Wemby on there already. My all-time lineup is Stephen Curry at point guard, Kobe Bryant at shooting guard, LeBron James at small forward, Tim Duncan at power forward, and Shaquille O'Neal at center. I don't know, dude. You could probably put Jokic. The thing is, rain them threes. Dude. You ever heard of defense, bro? If you had to put that all-time lineup against another... All right, so get your all-time lineup, and then I'll pick 5 guys that aren't in your all-time lineup, and I'll tell you how you're getting locked up. You could honestly put Jokic at center. The thing is, you don't need Jokic. If you have Curry, Kobe, LeBron, and Tim Duncan, you don't need Jokic, dude. Like, give me Shaq. Shaq is much more dominant. Is Jokic a better player than Shaq? Yeah. Okay, Jokic does a lot more than Shaq did. But you don't need a Jokic when you have 4 greats. So give me Shaq. That's my take. Those are my 5. What about you, Dudindo?
What?
What's your all-time lineup?
Shaq at center. MJ at the 2, Steph at the 1. I don't know. That's tough. What do I have? 3 and 4 left?
Yeah. I mean,
Can I put Kareem at the 4?
yeah, you can. I respect that move. In today's game, Kareem would be a 4. Hot take.
And then I need a 3.
Bro, what do you mean you need a 3? Come on.
What do you mean?
You need a 3.
Oh, LeBron.
Come on, bro.
Fuck, bro. I don't even think about him. Fuck him.
You just didn't want to put.
Nah, I'm joking.
The problem is there aren't any other 3s that are up there at his level.
Yeah, no, that is true.
I would have respected if you said Kawhi. But no, real shit. Kareem was a 4 in today's game. His hook shot, his little mid range. He's a 4. If you had Shaq and Kareem, that'd be lethal. There is a lot of lava down here at diamond level, dude. I've hit it consistently. Benjamin's is Larry. So I assume you're putting Steph at the 1, Benjamin. You keep putting Larry Bird first, but I assume you're going to go because Larry's actually a 3. You're going to put Wilt at your 5. I am a huge fan of Wilt Chamberlain. I am a huge fan. I think that he literally, I personally believe that Wilt Chamberlain completely paved the way for the game. I don't have any torches. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, uh, dude, Bob Pettit, Dolph Schayes, um, who else was there? Oscar Robertson, all those guys, dude. Bob Cousy, throw him on the list. Those guys are the reason the game got popular. Basketball was not fun. Like it wasn't popular. I mean, it wasn't popular. Like if you watch 40s and 50s basketball, and it's terrible. Like it's just not good. They're not good at playing the game. Larry Bird, Steph, Wembanyama, Dirk, and Kawhi. How's that for defense? Dude, but you're like, how is that your top five, bro? You don't have Kobe, Jordan, or LeBron. Who's scoring your points? All right, so you're just going to lean on Steph and Bird to splash threes. You're going to lean on Wemby and Kawhi for the defense. And then Dirk's just doing his thing. Tim Duncan is locking up Dirk. Okay? Kobe is locking up Steph. All right? Say what you want about Steph and how he's going to splash threes. The second, okay? You got to understand, Jordan or Kobe, you got to understand, the second that Curry splashes a three from like way further than he should, the mentality of Kobe and Jordan is I'm going to be guarding you from half court. If you're going to start shooting threes from way deeper than you're supposed to be, you think Kobe or Jordan is going to let him shoot that? No, dude. They're going to pick him up. The mentality of Kobe, he's picking him up all the way when he gets the ball. He's picking him up the entire game. Kobe can't keep up with Steph. Please tell Kobe that. RIP. Literally, if you go up to Kobe and tell him you can't, the second you say that, he's doing whatever you say. Like you want to go tell Kobe. Oh, the camera's frozen, bro. It's doing this. It's gonna start doing this now. Let's see if this works. Clutch frozen call out. Dude, I'm doing that. I'm activating and deactivating, but it's not working, bro. I had problems with this last time too. I think it's the camera. Alright, I'll try the little make sure I unplug the right one. Oh, it's saying USB device not recognized. Maybe I gotta do a different port. I unplugged. Hey, we're back. Alright, so I gotta pay attention to that because that's gonna keep happening. No, but seriously, Benjamin, if you want to tell Kobe that he can't keep up with Curry, I don't like. Did you watch Kobe, bro? Do you understand the absurd mentality that he had? The second that Curry starts splashing threes from deep, he's picking him up at half court. Curry will have to spend the entire game trying to get space. Yes, Kobe is dead. Thank you, Jay Crispy. This, like, dude, he's not. Curry's gonna spend the entire game running around. He's not gonna be able to be that guy. Now, trust me, Curry will still find ways to be useful, but he's not gonna be splashing threes. But then you have Bird, right? Who's guarding Bird? Well, that's honestly, if you're gonna give me that lineup, I need Jordan and Kobe. I need both of them. The problem, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have butt headings. That sounded weird. They're gonna butt heads, dude, offensively. But defensively, dude, they're locking them up, bro. It's just a wild, like the fact that you don't have LeBron. All right, so all right, so Dudindo, you want to sleep?
Yeah.
I set the chat up so that it stays forever. Yeah, first off, Benjamin, stop putting Wemby in your top 5 all time. Okay, it's his 3rd season. Let's take it easy with that. All right. So I have the chat set up so that it doesn't go away, and it's just covering. Like, dude, check out the stream and tell me if that's bad. So I asked Nibbles, I asked other people too, and they all said that this is a normal thing. Like, it's normal to have the chat on the screen. Like, but when I looked at other streams, it wasn't as like big as it is. But like, do you really need to see that's like? Because the thing is, I can see the game. No, like they said it's normal to have it there forever. Like people just leave their chats up.
That's too big, I think.
Like, should I just make it smaller? I kind of like having it there because then people can always hop into the conversation, you know? I guess they can
Yeah.
always do that. It looks like shit. I'm looking at it now. All right, it is bad if it's like. Should I just make it smaller? Like, there we go. How's that, Jake Crispy? Huh? Benjamin likes it. Benjamin likes it.
That's way better.
Is that actually better? Can you read them though?
Yeah.
No, but if they go away after 60 seconds, then it looks like no one's chatting. See, now people join and they're like, look at all these chatters, but they don't realize that they're from like 45 minutes ago. And then they want to be involved.
No one is chatting.
That exactly, Jay Crispy. That's the point. So if I don't keep it to stay up, then it goes away. But now it looks like people are always chatting. Look at that. I'm playing mind games. I make big money. I drive big cars. I'm a superstar. I just spit on my leg. All right. Well, no one needs to know that you're my brother. We're brothers. What are we doing right now? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the chat. Benjamin, you're just dropping wild ass top 5 claims. I'm trying to get. Oh, thank you for actually locking me in. Zion is a bust. Dude, Zion playing well is actually fascinating to watch. Like, I love watching Zion hoop. His team is terrible. Like, I will admit he had injuries in the beginning. He was a bust to start off. His only full season, he was a fucking all-star. Like, I mean, I guess that is fan voted and shit, but like, dude, he's good, dude. It's like if you put Zion on a good team, bro, they would be like if you put Zion on a good team, they would be like he would be like you know how much good of a role player Ja a bust? I don't know, dude. He's still hooping for the Grizz. I mean, I guess they're a bust because they were top 2 picks. But dude, Zion, you put Zion on a team that's complete, he can dominate. Like, dude, even if you want to do Zion off the bench, oh my god, bro. If you had Zion coming off the bench for like from Rockets, bro, that'd be elite. I don't think Zion cares, dude. Like, I don't think he plays because he loves basketball. I think he plays because he's good and he makes a lot of money. Like, I don't know. It just attitude wise, it doesn't. Obviously, I don't know the guy. No, this is a Dudindo mod. It's actually, I don't know if it's a mod. Well, it's weird because it's not just a texture pack because it does different things with like it is a mod because the movement is different, right? That's what qualifies as a mod. I don't know, but it's good. I fuck with it. Dudindo, was it free?
I I got the free trial of like the marketplace pass,
It's the market.
and I got like a month of it, so it was free.
I forget. I don't need to repeat what you say because they can hear you clearly. They can clearly hear you now. I make big money. I drive big cars. All right, I'm making a stone chest. Actually, we don't really need to yet. Should we just do it to do it? Do it again. Do it again. Where's the wood, bro? We don't have any wood. Would you believe it? See, now it's known. Now it's known. Should I eat this poisonous potato?
No.
I'm taking cooked pork chops. I'm also cutting down trees. We live for love. Boom, boom, boom. We live for love. Are you doing a tree farm or are we just cutting down the forest?
Just cutting down the forest.
No, deforestation. Jay Crispy doesn't associate with me. Dude, it's almost Easter. Do you believe in the Easter Bunny? Did you know?
When I was little, I was afraid that the Easter Bunny was gonna see me naked.
Like what? When you're sleeping?
No, like when I came out of the shower or something.
Why is he lurking like that?
Dude, I don't know. I was creeped out.
Dude, that would be creepy, bro. Why is the in the Easter? He's always smiling too. You know, it's like, all right, buddy. Have you ever
Like,
seen it?
Easter Bunny's creepy. I don't care what anyone says.
It's
Oh,
like,
more diamonds.
dude, diamond
Oh,
levels.
they're not diamonds. Never mind.
You just got faked out. What is it? Lapis?
It's like those vines.
You thought the diamonds were glowing?
Yes.
All right. Dude, we're such pros at this game now. It's like it's just reaction. Do that. We're good to go. We got torches. We got pickaxe. We didn't get any diamonds last run, but it's because it ended short. I ran out of diamonds, or I ran out of torches. So it's not on me, dude. It's not on me, dude. All right, piss off, dude. Okay. Crafting table. Do you have a bucket of water?
Yes.
Oh, clutch. Forgot to do that again. NJ Crispy would be disappointed. High five. Let's get some diamonds. How far does that? It goes pretty far. You're a piece of garbage. See, like, there's another sound. You totally play that one. In the night, she hears me calling. Shout out The Weeknd. How do you feel about The Weeknd?
It's all right. He's all right.
We're all right. We're all right. How do you feel about That 70s Show?
I actually really like that show.
I messed with it too. What was the guy's name that was in Spider-Man? Played Eric. Topher. Topher
Shit.
Grace.
Yes.
Shout out Topher Grace. How do you feel about Spider-Man?
I love Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire specifically.
I love Spider-Man.
Okay, here we go. Benjamin's given his rationale for his worst top 5 all time. Dirk is great. Okay, I just want you to understand Tim Duncan is significantly better than Dirk. Like it's not even. I don't know. Is Dirk a top tier player? Yes. Did Dirk have a worse team his entire career? Yes. Okay. Did Tim Duncan have one of the greatest coaches, arguably the greatest coach of all time? Yes. Did Tim Duncan have elite players around him because his coaching staff knew how to recruit? Yes. Okay, that's why Tim Duncan has 5 championships and Dirk has 1. But player-wise, Duncan was better, dude. He was just better. Okay. Now, if you want, it's the thing. If you want to put Dirk, you could do that. You know, if you want to put Dirk at your 4, but I don't know. Like just watching them play, Tim Duncan was just better, dude. Dirk was just European, so people didn't know what to do with it. He was so German. Like the European style was very like early 2000s. Europe kind of took over the NBA a little bit because it was different, dude. It's a different style of play, and a lot of the American style players, like it was much more physical. European basketball is much more physical. So it kind of just took people by surprise. And we still see Europe kind of. I mean, now a lot of American players play Europe now, so it's kind of starting to mesh. People have learned the European game a bit. Oh God! Sirens. Every time that you get undressed, symphony go on in my head. Are you kidding me? There's only one diamond? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Alright, what's your next thing? Bird is the second best 3-point shooter behind Steph. Like, here's the thing. Larry Bird is an absurdly good 3-point shooter. But is he the second greatest shooter behind Steph? Is he? Do you understand how good shooters are in today's game? Do you understand that the three-point line is further back than it was back then? Do you understand that the three-point line was very, very new, and a lot of players didn't really know how to defend the three-point shot? Larry Bird's three-point shooting is not what made Larry Bird great. Larry Bird's three-point shooting is what elevated him to be one of the best players in the league. But Larry Bird was a very physical. He could drive. Larry Bird could shoot anywhere on the court. He had Pete Maravich style shooting. But to say that Larry Bird's the second best three-point shooter, dude, Kyle Korver's a better three-point shooter than Larry Bird. Like, Larry Bird's three-point shooting is not there are guys that literally just shoot threes. Like, their job, there's a player, there's a position now. It's not a position, but there's a style of player called 3 and D. Their entire style of play is to play defense and shoot threes. That's all they do. That wasn't a thing in the 80s. You know, if you could shoot threes, it's because you were a good shooter. But to say Bird is the second best three-point shooter, now I will admit that I personally believe that every generation of the game elevates from the last. So I'm not a big fan of putting guys from the 80s in the all, like, I think, because, I mean, if you put Larry Bird in today's game, yes, he would be a completely different player. Klay Thompson is arguably a better three-point shooter than Larry Bird because that's what he did. All right, but like, yeah, if you put Larry Bird in today's game, yeah, he would be a different player. He would have completely different style of coaching. He would have because all the coaches today are learning from the coaches in the past. So it's like, he'd be a different player. But to 80s Larry Bird, the Larry Bird from the 80s, is just not as good as a three-point shooters today. If he was born in today's game, maybe he would be better than them. But, like, I don't know. To say Bird is the second best shooter is crazy. I do think Steph is the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Dude, Ray Allen's a better three-point shooter than Larry Bird. What's next? Wembanyama and Kawhi on defense. Once again, you want to put Wemby in your top 5 all time, go right ahead. I will admit, I think Wembanyama, if he has a healthy career, will be one of the greatest players of all time and probably the greatest power forward of all time. I think he's a power forward, not a center. I don't care that he's 7'4". He doesn't play like a center. He shouldn't be a center, and he's not a center. That's because they're not using him as a center because the Spurs know how to build a team. So if you want to put Wemby on the list now, go right ahead. I just think it's a bit premature. All right, let's take it easy. We haven't even seen him in the playoffs yet. The playoffs, I think he's going to go off in the playoffs. I think the reason the Spurs lose in the playoffs is going to be not because of Wemby. I think Wemby's going to be dropping 40 points. It's going to be because he's surrounded by a bunch of guys that have never touched a playoff court. All right, Stephon Castle is good, but he's really young. Devin Vassell is good, but he's only played for bum teams. You know, if anything's going to sell the Spurs, it's not going to be Wemby. But we haven't even seen Wemby in the playoffs yet. You want to put Kawhi in your all-time top 5? I think Kawhi is the greatest player of all time if he wanted to be. But he doesn't want to be. And that's more of a joke take. To say Kawhi Leonard is better than LeBron is very aggressive. But you know what Kawhi Leonard did? Win Finals MVP over LeBron in his 3rd season. Well, he beat LeBron and won Finals MVP in his 3rd season. 4th season. Or 3rd? Wait, was he 2011? So people seem to forget about that Kawhi came into the league. I will admit, Kawhi came into the league on a dominant Spurs team. So the reason they got to the finals wasn't because of Kawhi. It was because of Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Kawhi. But who won the Finals MVP when they beat LeBron? Kawhi. So, hot take. So if you want to put Kawhi on the list, I'll respect it. Kareem and Wilt coming off the bench. All right, now we're getting out of the top 5. You're throwing guys in off the bench. All right. Here's the thing, dude. I already made my statement about Wilt. I actually never finished that statement. Okay, Wilt is the reason basketball got popular. He's a big part of the reason that it got popular. Basketball was not fun in the 40s and 50s because they played it so, like, it wasn't fun. And you know what Wilt Chamberlain does when he first comes into the league? He scores 36 points a game and 27 rebounds in his rookie season. Like, he knew damn well. He went to college for 3 years or 2 years at Kansas and then was like, you know what? This sucks. I want to play professionally. And because you had to be 4 years out of high school, they didn't let him play in the NBA. So he went and played for the Globetrotters. All right, he knew damn well he was ready for the NBA. and he was a stat pattern. All right, Wilt Chamberlain did not win championships in his early career. He was a stat pattern. When he averaged 50 points a game, dude, it's because he wanted the ball every possession and he wanted to score with every single possession. Okay? He got 100 points because every time someone didn't pass him the ball, he'd give him a death stare. Okay? He got the ball every time, and he proved why he got the ball every time by scoring consistently. And he got every rebound. That ball was shot, he was getting the rebound. If they had blocks back then, there are some statistics that say that he could have averaged 15 blocks a game. Like, they don't have video of all the games, but there are the video that they have. They say that, like, looking back at it and seeing how many shots he blocked, he probably averaged like 12 to 15 blocks a game, which is absurd. And that's being nice. That's being nice. Because I think in the games, there was a season where in the games that they had recorded, he had 12.3 blocks per game. And they were like, it's very possible that there were other games where he had way more. So, he was an elite defender. Wilt Chamberlain dominated the game, but he dominated a bunch of plumbers, okay? And I can admit that, all right? The best basketball players of the 1940s and 50s did not play in the NBA, okay? The reality is the best basketball players did not play in the NBA. They were not allowed to play in the NBA. Because there were a lot of stipulations. You got to be 4 years out of high school. You didn't go to high school. That's a problem, okay? You got to have some money to be able to get to the roster. We have to like you. That was a big one. Jrue Holiday. Oh, yeah. I'm still going. Do you know who Jrue Holiday? Oh, do you mean... Benjamin, you gotta help me out here. You mean J. Rue? But he spelled Jrue Holiday D-R-U. You confused me. His name is J-R-U-E. I knew the name sounded familiar, but it didn't look right. Jrue Holiday. I fuck with Jrue Holiday. All right, but let me finish your. Kareem off the bench. I like Kareem with the 4 with Dudendo's little lineup. That was interesting. Yeah, I think he'd be a good 4. He's got the mid range. If you put Shaq at the center with Kareem, that'd be so lethal. Like if you ever play all time Lakers on 2K and put the Kareem at the 4 and Shaq at the 5.
Dude, they're so good. The all time Lakers on 2K.
They're insane, dude. And now they have LeBron. Oh my god, the all time Lakers are absurdly good. But it's funny, every time I do an all time, like I swap out all the teams for all time teams, Lakers don't always win it, dude. And then everyone leaves after the first year. You have to turn salary cap off. You have to. Everything gets fucked up. They all expect a max contract. And Jokic too. I mean, I will say that Jokic is the greatest center of all time. But the thing is, I'm not putting him on my center list because the way he plays center is not like, I don't know. He's weird, Like he's more than a center. He's a system, dude. He's a fucking system. Like the way he plays, the ball runs through him. I'd rather have a dominant. Shaq was much more dominant, Like Shaq was definitely much more just overall dominant at the center position. But Jokic is a better player. Jokic can shoot threes. Jokic controls the ball. Jokic dribbles up and down the court and he passes the ball around. He controls the entire offense, so he's a better player. But Shaq was more dominant by far. You don't need a better player when you have the all-time lineup. The only person beating that team is Jesus and Prince. What Prince, like the singer? Now, to think that is the ultimate lineup, you don't have Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron. I mean, I'm not saying have all of them or 2 of them. You can really need 1. But the fact that you have none of them, those are some of the most... Like, I know that they're not considered, like, defenders, but you gotta understand, Jordan and Kobe were elite defenders when they needed to be. Like Jordan was one of the best defenders of his time. I mean, like, he was an elite defender. It's just that he was a scorer first. And he defended. Remember, when they were winning championships, they had Scottie Pippen, who was also a very good defender. They had Dennis Rodman, who was a very good defender. Like, Dennis Rodman didn't do shit except grab rebounds and defend. So he didn't necessarily need... but when Jordan wanted to defend, he defended. And the same thing with Kobe. Kobe was a scorer, But when he wanted to defend, he would. LeBron overrated as fuck. Yo, dude, Dindo's gonna love that one. Oh my god. Benjamin's hating on LeBron, dude. LeBron is one of the most absurdly dominant players of the game. Like, just watch him play, bro. It is absurd. Like I'm talking 2007 to 2016 LeBron. Not to say that after 2016 he wasn't still dominant, but prime LeBron was one of the most he was so uniquely dominant. He still fucking plays. He is so uniquely dominant at the game. Like, he can defend, he can shoot. And the thing, he wasn't really a shooter. He would drive. He would get buckets. Stat padding. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing, Benjamin. He didn't stat pad. Like, he didn't. He was not a stat padder. That's not his style of play. Like Wilt stat padded in those early years. And Wilt stopped stat padding once he wanted a championship. And when he stopped stat padding, they won a championship. And I think it was 67 that they won because he stopped stat padding. He actually started playing with the team. Then he went to the Lakers and he won another championship. Once Wilt stopped stat padding, they won. You cannot be successful you cannot win games if you're going to stat pad. Like when Russell Westbrook got that average triple-double, he was borderline stat padding, all right? They got a 6 seed, and they got bumped first round of the playoffs, okay? He was stat padding. Actually, I think they had some injuries when they went into the playoffs that year. Like, what was it, 2019? 2018? I forgot what year he got the triple-double. And he won MVP, but he was stat padding. LeBron was not a stat padder. Like, dude, just watch him play, dude. Just watch the playoffs, dude. Don't even worry about the regular season. Watch the playoff series. All of his playoff series is from like 07 to 2016, dude. I mean, it's just dominance. And dude, he had some terrible teams, bro. That 2007 Cavaliers team, he brought to the finals. That team sucked. You know who was supposed to go to that finals? Dwight Howard and the Magic, bro. Was that Dwight's year? One of the years, Dwight Howard, or maybe it might have been 08 when when did the Magic went to the finals? In 09? Because 2010 was Celtics Lakers. 2008 was Celtics Lakers, right? And then 2009, the Magic got in. But 2007, dude, the Spurs won. Who was in the East that dude, that Cavaliers team wasn't good. They were not good. Who was it? Ilgauskas? It was Ilgauskas and LeBron. They had nobody, bro. They had nobody. LeBron was cooking, and he was efficient. Like, that's the thing with LeBron is he's efficient. Like, he does what he needs to do. Like, to say that LeBron, people hate LeBron because LeBron is the Tom Brady of the NBA, dude. People hate LeBron because he's annoyingly good. He wins a lot, and people just want him to retire. People are tired of him. He's all over the media. He's what everyone talks about. People glaze him all the time, right? He's like the Patrick Mahomes, you know?
And he's a liar, too.
And what did he lie about?
He lies all the time, bro. You ever see those lying? Like, go on YouTube and look up LeBron lying. It's mad funny.
I think I've seen, like, when he's telling stories, you mean?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, how about when it was like Kobe going for 80? He was like, oh, yeah, and I saw him go for 60. And I was like, oh, he might as well go for 80 now. And it was like, I just had a feeling he was going for 80.
All right, he's a bad storyteller, all right? No, but see, the reason people hate LeBron is not because he's not good at basketball. It's because of the media. It's because he's such an annoyingly nice guy, too. Like, he's never been in a scandal. He never gets technicals. And I think people are slightly annoyed by that, you know? Like, people are bothered by the fact that he's such a good guy. Like, Jordan was an asshole, and he was one of the great, like, some people respect him because of that. Like, people love the fact that Jordan did his shit, and he did it his way. Kobe was an asshole, and people respect him for that. LeBron is such a nice guy. Like, he's such an annoyingly nice guy, and it's just, like, people just want him to screw up. He's such a family man. Like, he doesn't do anything wrong. I'm pretty sure he's been with his wife since, like, high school. He literally, it's his high school sweetheart. He has kids. He's grown. His kids are, like, respectful as hell. Have you ever seen any of LeBron's kids get in legal trouble? Like he's an extremely good dad. His kids are all very well behaved. Like they don't get into legal trouble or anything. Like he's just an amazing guy, and people hate it. uh, it's crazy. He's too much of a hero. People want him to be the villain. He didn't win enough championships to be the villain. Oh, there's diamonds, but there's lava. No, but LeBron is the greatest player of all time. Annoyingly, you could even say annoyingly, but he is the greatest player of all time. For now.
But has he lost in the finals?
He's lost many times in the finals. To Kawhi Leonard.
That's interesting.
He lost to Kawhi Leonard, who won an MVP over him. Can't forget that. In 2014. He also lost in 2007 to the Spurs. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan has his number. LeBron did take down the Spurs in 2013.
Yeah, and he only needed Dwayne Wade and fucking.
You want to go that direction? Like every finals team isn't loaded with talent.
I'm just saying.
Who has ever won a championship without an elite squad?
No. You're right. I'm just saying that's a super team.
It's a super team.
Who was it? It was Dwayne Wade and who?
Oh, Chris Bosh. They had Ray Allen. They had
Allen, yeah.
They had the guy that everyone forgets about. Who was their point guard? The guy that always got picked on. Oh, I'm blanking. Lamau Glazing. I say what you want. He's the greatest player of all time. For now, I think Wemby's gonna pass him. At the rate that Wemby's playing, if he stays healthy and plays a solid career, Victor Wembanyama could very much become the greatest player. I thought Ant was gonna take it. I thought Ant Edwards was gonna take the crown of greatest player of all time. But he needs to win a championship, dude. He lost to Luka. What was last year? No, he lost to the Thunder, dude. And now, don't get me wrong. Okay, no one expected him to beat the Thunder, but no one expected the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. And when the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, that kind of put Ant Edwards up to like, is this guy the guy? Like, is he the guy, bro? He's cooking with Rudy Gobert. Okay, Donovan Mitchell couldn't get past the second round with Rudy Gobert. Ant Edwards is going with Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle. All right, these guys are like. I mean, Rudy Gobert is one of the greatest defenders of all time. Say what you want about the guy, but he's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he's an elite defender. Julius Randle is like a few All-Stars. And he's got Jaden McDaniels, solid defender, solid player. Actually, no, is he on the Lakers now? I don't even know, dude. But no, he's on the Timberwolves. They got Dante DiVincenzo, another solid piece. But
Devo.
But like right
Michael
now,
Jordan of Delaware.
The Michael Jordan of Delaware.
That's his nickname, bro.
Is that Dante DiVincenzo's nickname?
Yeah. I swear to God.
I guess he's from Delaware. He went to Villanova, which is near Delaware. It's a little north. I like Gold. A lot of people hate Gold. Ziggy! With the prime sub for 6 months. Currently a 6 month straight. Dude, I heard the sounds. It's popping up on the screen. Look at that, dude. We're profesh now. We're profesh. But yeah, no. Ant Edwards, when they beat the Nuggets, that was like, is he the guy? Like, is he the guy, bro? But then they lost to the Thunder, who was an insane super team. Okay, don't get me wrong, dude. This Thunder team is extremely difficult to beat. But I don't know. Now Now the Timberwolves are starting to fade a bit, But they'll be back. They're in the playoffs. They could be back this year if they pull off some upsets. And it wouldn't even be an upset. Okay, the 3 through the 6 seeds in the West can all win a playoff series against each other. It's just the Spurs. I don't know. Like, who's beating the Spurs? You know what's going to tell us if the Timberwolves are going to get the 6th seed? They're going to beat the Lakers in the first round, and then they're going to beat the Spurs in the second round, and it's going to prove that Ant Edwards is the guy. But then they're going to lose to the Thunder again because the Thunder are impossible to beat right now. Santa Claus overrated? You saying Ant's overrated too? Or did you mean to type Santa Claus? I assume you mean Ant. You're going to call Ant Edwards overrated? A lot of people underrate him, bro. He doesn't really get... I feel like he's not underrated. He gets the respect he deserves. But I thought he was going to be the guy. Right now, LeBron's the greatest player of all time. And who's next? I thought it was going to be Ant. Luka had potential. Then he went to the Lakers and ruined his legacy. And now, dude, I don't know. It could be Wemby. Luka could still do it. But I don't know. It's Luka's cooking right. Like Luka is dominating right now. Like this Lakers team could very much pull off a run, and it has nothing to do with LeBron. I make that very clear. I mean, I won't say that. Right? LeBron is obviously bringing a certain aspect to the team. You have a player like that on your team, even when they like Mike Conley. I think is Mike Conley still in the Timberwolves? He brings a certain aspect to the team, the veteran mindset, But in all honesty, Luka's and what's his name? DeAndre Ayton's gonna be their downfall. And I like Ayton too. I don't know why he sucks, bro. The problem is Ayton was doing fine when he was on the Sun or the Trailblazers. Where was he? The Suns, right? Yeah, he was on the Suns. When he was on the Suns and the Trailblazers and they were ass and nobody cared about him, he was doing great. He played well. But now he has all these high expectations because he's on the Lakers, and people are realizing he's not that guy. Like, leave him alone, dude. Ayton's good too. He's just not. Ayton's trash. Ayton's good. He's just not Laker good. You cannot be on the Lakers and be a starter and be a bum. It's against the media rules. I like DeAndre Ayton though. He played for Arizona. I remember watching Arizona. They got upset first round to Buffalo. I remember that too because I picked Buffalo to win. I remember I picked Buffalo. Oh, my pickaxe broke. I got 16 diamonds on that run. I remember I picked Buffalo to not only beat the 4-seeded Arizona, but to then beat the 5-seeded Kentucky, I think they played. And they were close with them. This was 2017, I think, or 2018. And they lost, dude. They fell apart at the end. Buffalo sold. But I remember DeAndre Ayton lost first round to Buffalo. I'm 99.7% sure that that's what happened. I might be off on something, but shut up, Buffalo. Buffalo Soldier into America. Oi, 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 oi. Miami, Ohio disappointed you? Bro, you should be proud that they got past SMU. I was actually surprised that they beat SMU. Boopy Miller, bro. They took down Boopy. I did not expect them to take down the SMU. I thought maybe a good game, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm always rooting for a good game. But, you know what I always wanted to do?
OT?
OT! Always looking for OT. The more basketball, the better. Where am I going? But they beat SMU. They handled them, too. And then they got whooped by Tennessee. Honestly, the thing is, it's not just that they got outplayed by their team. They got outcoached, dude. Like, nothing against the Miami Ohio coach. I'm blanking on his name. Travis Steele. Nothing against Travis Steele. He's a solid coach. He coaches Xavier. But, dude, it's Rick Barnes, all right? I know Rick Barnes can't win a championship. They failed with Kevin Durant. He's been at Tennessee. They always lose. 4 straight Sweet 16s, okay? Rick Barnes has 4 straight Sweet 16s. Do they ever get past the Sweet 16? Not really. Sometimes, once, maybe. Where am I, dude? I'm stuck in the mines, bro. Why? How am I? Where? But dude, it was Rick Barnes in Tennessee. Tennessee beat Virginia. Miami, Ohio had a tough matchup. Out of all the 6 seeds to play, Tennessee was probably the worst, the most difficult one. North Carolina, they sold to Texas. Who were the other 6 seeds? Blanking on the other 6 seeds. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Buffalo Soldier. Here we go. Dude, this is a great seed, bro.
This is a great seed.
Like, diamond-wise, I've been getting mad diamonds, bro. Like, I'm not even like, oh, why is there random wood over here? I saw that last time and it was bothering me. Cunt! And I fucked up all the fucking torches. Please tell me this isn't gonna knock off all the fucking torches. I love that it's moving really slowly just to make this even more frustrating. It's awesome. I just love it when everything sucks. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Shout out Chris Pratt. What's going on, dude? What is going on? Like, why is it taking so long? Oh, here we go. Oh, LeBron GOAT. It ain't even close anymore. I agree, actually, Jay Crispy. I think it's very anyone who actually watches basketball and isn't rage baiting understands that LeBron is the greatest player of all time. But he will be passed someday. Okay, and that's something that the current generation is probably going to have a difficult time dealing with, just like the Jordan people have a difficult time dealing with. But the reality is, he will be passed. Probably by Wemby. We'll see if Ant can do it or Luka. His points? All right, well, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had the most points. He was not considered the greatest. The points, having the most points is not what makes you the greatest player of all time. LeBron has every stat because he played a million seasons, dude. Stat pattern. That's the thing, though. He's not stat padding. He's just playing so many seasons. If you don't score, then you don't lose. Well, if the other team doesn't score, then you only need 2 points. That's the thing, Benjamin. He's not stat padding. He's just playing forever. Like, he's still dunking at this age. Like, you gotta understand, people at how old is he? 43. A lot of people at that age can't dunk anymore. Like, he's in extremely good shape for his age. Like, a lot of guys who hit that point cannot physically play basketball in the NBA. The fact that he's able to do this is very impressive. But that's the only reason. The stats is not what's going to get the next greatest player of all time does not need to break all the stats. Jordan did not break all the stats. It's about legacy, dude. Who's gonna go to 8 straight finals? That's the question. Who's gonna win 7 championships? That's the question. Like, who's gonna pull that off?
Who's gonna go for 6 for 6 in the finals, right?
Like, who's gonna go? Like, if Wemby goes 6 for 6, even Jordan people are gonna agree that he's the greatest player of all time. You know, if Wemby can pull that off. But that's the question. It's not about the stat. The stats is huge, but the stats is regular season, dude. What really decides your legacy is playoffs. And if you watch regular season basketball, it sucks. If you watch playoff basketball, they actually play defense, dude. Teams don't even score 100 points in the playoffs because they actually play defense. Playoff basketball is what matters. Stats is regular season basketball. Playoff stats also doesn't matter. But wait, what did you say before? Larry Bird. Wow, what a take. Larry Bird would mollywop Kobe. Just saying, Larry Legend was beast. I don't like. Do you understand who Kobe is, bro? Like, Larry Bird got in your head. Kobe, you could not enter his head. Like, do you understand who Kobe Bryant? Like, did you watch Kobe Bryant, dude? Like, dude, come on, bro. To say that Larry Bird would cook mollywop. Dude, Larry Bird couldn't even. I will admit, Larry Bird did kind of cook Jordan early career. Some people say that Larry Bird was better than Jordan. But in Jordan's defense, Jordan did not have a good squad in those seasons when he was playing the Celtics. So they would lose in the playoffs. Jordan would drop 45 points and they would lose by like 20. Actually, that's not even true. They barely lose. Let's see what else. You can win a game with 0 assists and rebounds and blocks and steals, not points. I guess that's a very Cam Thomas mindset. If we were being honest, Kevin Durant is better than Michael Jordan. That's a crazy take.
That is unbelievable.
Kevin Durant is not that guy, dude. I'm a big Kevin Durant fan. I think he's one of the funniest trolls in the entire NBA history. Okay, Kevin Durant is awesome, dude. I'm happy he got his championships. I don't care that he went to Golden State. Okay, is his legacy kind of screwed up because of it? Sure, but he got his championships. He won Finals MVP. It's not like he wasn't elite on that squad. But all right, let's be real. Kevin Durant, dude. If the Rockets win the championship this year, I'd kind of be down, but not really. I want someone who hasn't won. Like I want Wemby to get one. I would be so down for the Pistons. I'd be really down for the Knicks. I'd be down for the Cavs if they could do that. I'm not down for the Celtics. They won 24. I don't really want to see the Thunder get another one. Not yet, you know. Let's give it a couple of years. Wait till you have more new players in your squad. Who else could win it? I'd be down for the Lakers only because of Luka. I want Luka to get a ring. It would be LeBron's fifth. Jordan people would probably hate it if the Lakers won. But I want Luka to get a ring. I'd be down for the Rockets for guys like Amon Thompson and Şengün. Fred VanVleet. Dude, VanVleet's not even playing, right? He's still out for the season. Dude, if he can come back for the playoffs, the Rockets could be something. Because he's just a facilitator. Like, he's extremely useful if they can add him in. Unless he's playing already. What else is going on? LeBron stays in late in games where the Lakers are up just to add to his spread. Really? He's old, dude. He's 43 years old. The fact that he can even keep up with the bums is impressive.
It's actually very impressive.
Like, dude, Jordan tried to come back with the Wizards in 03, and it was a different game, bro.
Did not go well.
It was a different game. Like, and he cooked, but not Jordan level. Like
he had like what, like 23 points a game.
Yeah, like he could drop. Oh, dude, mini zombies after you. He could give you 20 points. What the fuck? He's attacking the turtle, bro. What the hell was that? Like, Jordan was giving you 20 points in that 2003 league, but the problem in the 2003 league, bro, it was a different game. You know how physical 03 was compared to the 90s? And I know people say, oh, there's handshaking in the 90s. Do you know how much bigger people were, physically bigger, in 2003? Like, you had guys like Shaq, bro. Ben Wallace was like a beast, bro. He couldn't compete with the 2003 league. And you know what?
I'm poisoned.
LeBron honestly couldn't really compete with the 2023 league. Let's be real here. LeBron hasn't really been able to dominate this 2020s NBA. Just like Jordan couldn't dominate the 2000s NBA because it's just past their era. It's past their era, dude. LeBron had to convince the entire NBA to agree to let Luka go to the Lakers. Now they have a chance, but it's because of Luka. It's not because of LeBron. Want to sleep?
I'm poisoned right now, so I'm in a hole.
All right, I'll just wait here. Better scorer, better defender, better rebounder, better passer. You don't have to argue with me. I agree LeBron is the best. If LeBron gets next 2 chips and 6 retires, he's not going to do that. The Lakers could win it this year. I don't think they will. I think they could lose first round to the Timberwolves. But I don't know. It's already solidified, bro. LeBron doesn't need 6 rings. Okay, the people who love Jordan, honestly, it's kind of because they slightly hate LeBron. Benjamin dropped a F the Knicks, big body Brunson head ass. Wow, you're saying that to a Knicks fan, dude. Not me.
Tell him I said, actually,
I like
go Knicks. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, he can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, the cam. No, it's not. You're faking me out. The camera's not frozen. Was I just not moving for a while? The Knicks, big body. Is that his name? Do people call him Big Body Brunson?
Yes.
He put it in quotes. Is that like a... Dude, Brunson's nice, dude.
What's up?
Like,
no.
That entire Knicks squad is nice.
No, I'm playing a game.
Nico Harrison? What about Nico Harrison? Oh, no, Dude, Nico Harrison, some people are claiming that Nico Harrison was a plant to get Luka to go to the Lakers, and now he's gone. Some people think there was some skeevy action. But it's the same way that, I don't know, someone was bitching about how, like, the Lakers got Pau Gasol in 2008 or 2009, and he was like, how did they do that? Like, he was being conspiratorial. He was like, it's a little fishy that the Lakers got Pau Gasol, and now the Lakers get Luka. You know? And Pau Gasol is nothing like Luka, dude. You know, Pau Gasol's good, but Luka's a generational player. Let me put this stuff away. Oh, I don't know. My pickaxe broke. I was going to say I had a bundle. I could have kept going. But I couldn't keep going. More pickaxe broke. Kendrick Perkins calls him that. Kendrick Perkins calls him Big Body Brunson.
Yes.
I like Brunson. I like the whole dynamic of the Knicks. I think they got a fun team. I'd be really down for them to win the chip. They could win the East, but I don't think anyone in the East can compete. The Celtics are honestly probably the only team that can compete with the Thunder or the Spurs. But as the Pacers proved last year, all you got to do is make it, and you can pull it off. Okay? Because think about it. Anybody who's making the finals, they just won 3 playoff series in a row. They're hot. So anybody who gets there can pull it off. Anything can happen. But I honestly I see Thunder, but deep down I believe the Spurs pull it off. I don't want to see the Thunder win it again. They got their championship, dude. Like who's new on the Thunder that doesn't have a ring? There's probably a few guys like the Rooks. I don't know, anyone that matters. I don't think so. I don't know actually. They might have added some pieces. Oh, Jared McCain. Jared McCain doesn't have a ring. He doesn't need a ring yet. All right, give him some time, buddy. Dude, do we have books? Should we get? We don't. We should do a enchantment table too. Oh, you made another.
Yeah,
portal.
we don't really have any books.
Did you
I
get
made a
Blaze
cow
Rocks?
farm though. No.
Just realized you had another portal. And then so yeah, we need books. So we need a cow farm, dude, right? We have to do OT.
Yeah, I made a cow farm.
Oh, did you get rid of the sheep farm?
Yes.
I didn't realize the wolf. I don't. How did he? He might have spawned it. Why are there 3 pens?
Just for other animals.
Duh, I'm down. I'm down to have a chicken farm. Chickens are kind of useless though, unless you want to make arrows. A pig farm for meat. Pork chops are actually. I think steak is technically the best. It gives you the most food, and it gives you the most saturation. Technically, if you want to get technical about it. Thunder lame as fuck, to be honest. Here's the thing. I got nothing against the Thunder. It's just that... Oh, didn't mean to crouch. It's just that they won the championship last year, all right? They got their ring. I did not want the Pacers to win. Trust me. As much as I like Halliburton, I like Siakam. Siakam's already got his ring, too. Like, that's, Like, I have nothing against that Pacers squad, but Shea deserved a ring. Jalen Williams deserved a ring. Like that team deserved, Chet Holmgren deserved, like the Thunder deserved to get that ring. But that's enough. I mean, you got your ring. Now piss off, But they're not going to piss off. And they could very much win it again. And it's going to be hard to stop them. Because one thing we were talking about is just the fact that the Thunder have 7 guys. And that might, I'm pretty sure they have 7 guys that could give you 20. And
Bless you.
Grazie. And that number is just arbitrary, okay? Not arbitrary. That number is, I don't actually like if I looked at their roster, they could have like 8 or 9 guys. The point is they have more than 5 guys that can give you 20 on a night. That is so lethal. I don't think there's a single squad in the league that has 5 to 7 guys that could genuinely give 20 any given night. That you could totally, now, do they average 20? No, you're not going to have 5 guys averaging 20 on one team. Not when you have one guy just averaging 30, Like, that's just not going to happen. But the point is, oh, do you like I'm a big fan of VJ Edgecombe. I'm in Philly, so I have to deal with the people dick riding the Sixers all the time, and they suck. I made it very obvious.
They suck ass.
I made it very clear that I thought the Sixers would get the 7 to 6 seed at best. I said 5 seed at best at the beginning of the season. And now, yes, I always assume no injuries. Okay, I don't ever hope for injuries. Injuries are the worst part of sports. I always assume fully healthy. I don't even believe in them fully healthy. They have VJ Edgecombe is awesome, dude. I'm a big fan of VJ Edgecombe. He hooped at Baylor. Great dude. Embiid I don't know what's going on with Embiid. I think his career might be over. I don't know what the deal is. He's playing every other game. Maybe it's just that they want him to play every playoff game, so they kind of just didn't use him. Chet too skinny? Bro, Chet is not too skinny. That's his style of play. He's nimble, he's quick, and he's hooping, bro. You're not two anything when you're cooking. Okay, you're not two anything when you're winning championships. You can be whatever the hell you want if you win the championship. Um, I guess I'll go get more diamonds. What do we need next? We need the books, right? What else do we need? Paper. Oh, do we have a sugarcane farm?
Cactus.
Oh, for the thing. Do we have a sugarcane farm?
Nah.
Wait, your team is
I
San
get it.
Antonio? Oh, I didn't. You supposedly Benjamin told me that a few streams ago. Bro, I did not know that. Dude, I love the Spurs.
Benjamin.
I'm a big Spurs advocate, at least right now. They're really young. They've got a lot of potential, and I like Wemby. I like Harrison.
Castle went to UConn, right?
Who?
Castle?
Yes, won a championship. He won the first championship and then went to the NBA in 24, right? Because this is his second season, right? Yeah, he
I
won.
believe so.
So he won the. So he won 2 championships. I don't know. He won a championship with UConn. He might have won both. I thought he was a freshman and then left. But yeah, no, Stephon Castle, he was a NBA. Or he was UConn. And he was nice at UConn. I like this Spurs team, dude. I've always been high on Devin Vassell and the other guy who I think got traded, right? Because I remember I used to play with the Spurs team, like, because they were the worst team in the league, so I would play with them in 2K and make them good. Paul George is back? Okay, because that's the other thing I forgot to mention about the Sixers. Paul George got suspended for 25 games, so that sucks. Not that he's, like, a detrimental piece. Tyrese Maxey is out. Like, they are better than their current seed right now. But they're ass. I didn't believe in them getting past the first round. Depending on their matchup, maybe. You know, like if they can get, I don't know, if they can play the Raptors, like if they can get the 5 and the Raptors get the 4, they could beat the Raptors. Dude, the Raptors are sneaky good, dude. Like people forget that they got Scotty Barnes, who has a ring.
Barnes is nice, actually.
Like he's really good, dude. He's a solid defender. He can score. He's a great player, dude. He has a ring. He was on that championship team. They have Brandon Ingram, who was hooping for the Pelicans, but then they became terrible, so he wanted to leave. And then who else is on that Raptors squad? I'm missing. Siakam left. Who's the other guy? Chris Boucher, is he still on that team? Solid defender. Pretty sure he has a ring. I'm missing someone else that's on that squad. They have like a big 3. It's Barnes, Ingram, and somebody else. But it's a solid team, dude. The Raptors are like sneaky good. I don't believe it though. I keep thinking they're gonna drop, but they keep not dropping. They keep like holding still in their little 4-5 spot. I don't know what the current. Let's look at the current standings, bro. Let's look at the current standings, huh? I actually don't know. Things change. They're changing all over the place now because they're close. Let's see. Right now it's all right. So it looks like it's gonna be Pistons 1. Celtics and Knicks are fighting for the 2. Cavs look fairly locked in. How many games have been played? All right, so then we got like 10 games, 10 to 12 games left. The Cavs look like they'll get the 4, and right now the race. Scotty Barnes, a big ass middle schooler who ain't hit puberty yet. I fuck with Scotty Barnes. He hoops, bro. He's good. So right now the race is Raptors, Hawks Raptors at the 5. Hawks are half a game behind the Raptors at the 6. Shout out Kristaps Porzingis, dude. Porzingis is the reason. Like they don't even have Trae Young anymore. It's Jalen Johnson and Kristaps Porzingis. I'm missing some other people. Is KCP on that team? Who else is on the Hawks? We literally are looking at the depth chart right now. They got CJ McCollum is hooping for the Hawks. Didn't even know that. Thought he was on the Wizards.
Whoa. No shot, bro.
What's going on now? Are you in the Nether?
No, someone has a trident.
Chill. Do we still have iron armor? You could probably make diamond. Kristaps is
Yeah,
top tier.
probably.
They got sorry, not KCP. They have NAW. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I knew it was like one of those triple names. Dyson Daniels, solid defender. Jalen Johnson has been cooking all season. Onyeka Okongwu. Oh, is Porzingis hurt? I thought he was on the Hawks. He is on the Hawks, right? Let's check the roster. Oh, hold on. I'm wrong. Why did I think he was on the Hawks? Hold on, what? Wait, what? I thought he was on the Hawks, dude. Oh, he's on the Warriors. What? He's on the Warriors? Oh, he was on the Hawks. When did he get traded to the Warriors? Where's professional? What happened? The Preds, dude. The Predators. I've been talking hockey more. I'll look at the hockey ones next. The hockey ones. On February 5th, Porzingis was traded to the Warriors. They got Buddy Hield, and oh my God, he is good on the Warriors. I like Porzingis, dude. No wonder the Hawks are cooking. They got Buddy Hield, and Jonathan Kuminga, bro. Their squad is C.J. McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Okongwu. And on the bench, you're telling me they've got Buddy Hield, Jonathan Kuminga, Gabe Vincent, solid. Zachary Reese-Shea kind of sucks now. He's kind of a bust. Corey Kispert. Actually, I don't know that. I don't know much about him. I haven't watched him enough. This is insane. I didn't realize they got Kuminga. I don't even see. Is Buddy Hield? Oh no, Why is Buddy Hield listed as the 5th small forward? Does he not play? Is he not good? Is he not a splasher? Asa Newell, I don't know too well. Christian Koloko, Mohamed Gay, Corey Kispert. What? Is Buddy Hield not good anymore? He was splashing on the Warriors last season. Is he not good? He's listed really low. I like Buddy Hield. He can shoot. He's a better 3-point shooter than Hyper. This is a great squad, dude. Shout out the Hawks, bro. Jalen Johnson led Hawks. Dude, screw you, Trae Young. Go play with the Wizards. The Hawks might take the 5, dude. Could the Hawks beat the Cavs? There's no way, dude. The Sixers are a game and a half behind the Raptors in the 7. The Magic are a game behind the Sixers. Wow. Who takes bad shots? Oh, Buddy Hield. Classic shooter mentality. But that's the thing, though. He might take bad shots, Benjamin, but he can turn up. If he starts hitting his shots, Buddy Hield can be lethal. The Magic are the 8. The Magic, Hornets, and Heat are all at the same record at the 8, 9, and 10. I want the Hornets to get the 8. I want the Hornets to get the playoffs. That'd be awesome. I also want the Magic to get in, though. I don't really care about the Heat. I want the Sixers and Heat to miss, and I want the Magic and Hornets to get in. I want the Hawks to get in, too, now. I'm down. And you know what? I wanted the Raptors to drop out for a while, but you know what? Screw it. No one is beating the Thunder. The Raptors squad is Emmanuel Quickley. That's who I was thinking of. Emmanuel Quickley, Brandon Ingram, R.J. Barrett, and Scotty Barnes. That's a solid squad, dude. That's a solid squad right there. Jakob Poeltl at the 5. They don't have a great bench though. Jamal Shea. I like Jamal Shea. Bam does deserve good things, and he needs to leave the Heat. Jacoby Walter, Colin Murray-Bortles. I don't know anything about him. Markelle Fultz is on the Raptors. Grady Dick, Sandro from the Spurs. All right, Tracy Jackson Davis. All right, hey, you know what? The Raptors, they're a squad. They're a 5 seed right now. Who's on this Heat squad? I know Hero is good. I like Hero. Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Pelle Larsson. I don't know much about Pelle Larsson. Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo. They got Kasparas Zdrukonis, the guy from Illinois, right? Is that the Illinois guy? It is the Illinois guy. He was nice last year. or 2 years ago. I don't know. I think last year. Oh, dude, Eric Spoelstra's top tier. Bam's a better scorer than Kobe. Confirmed.
Matt, I'm gonna hop off.
Oh, we're losing to Dindo. How many minutes are we in to the stream? It's a good stream. We're only hour 20 in. We'll keep going.
Unless you want to play a game of Rocket real quick.
Dude, I can switch to Rocket without ending stream now.
Are you down?
I'm so down.